There's no doubt that technology is changing how everything is done and, of course, dictating the future of things. It is in planning for that future and ensuring that Nigeria is not left behind that experts in the maritime industry are coming together to brainstorm on developing the Nigerian maritime sector.
We can co-create and shape a better future for the Nigerian maritime industry. Let us imbibe a forward-looking and thinking culture that will enable us to embrace the emerging regulations and technological advancement in a most worthy manner that propels the Nigerian maritime industry towards sustainable growth and prosperity.
Your Excellencies,
the Chief Convener and Professor of Political Economy, Pat Utomi, considers this convergence as coming at the nick of time.
I have argued that these unemployment problems we have, all of these, just the maritime can provide us twice as many jobs as we need in this country. So why can policymakers see something so obvious? We need to ask ourselves what the problem is.
The thematic core of this convergence is on regulation and legislation and how both can help place the sector on the same pedestal with its counterparts globally.
What we have even done is to actually design a sort of framework to assist people along the way. One of the things we designed was what we called the Maritime Regulations Awareness course, which we actually designed. And the funny thing is that when we designed this course like 4 or 5 years ago, the regulations have changed rapidly over the past 4 or 5 years.
Beyond the talk, there are calls for immediate action on what is said so far.
When I think about the number of committees that have been set up in the last 15 years or 24 years, from the presidential committees to the ministerial committees to the agency level committees, and we have committees coming out of our nose and our ears with really, really good quality content in terms of their reports, but no implementation. So I think one of the things I hope we take away from here is how do we get to the point where we implement?
We cannot continue saying we are not progressing because this man didn't do this man didn't. We have pointed at each other for too long, and we thank you for this initiative for us to begin to talk again. But this shared understanding you're initiating, it has to continue.
This is the maiden edition of the conversation with promises, but it has come to stay till desired results are seen. Timothy Crown, Adiribigbe, Channels Television News.